This time we want to talk about absolute value. What is absolute value? That is, we change all the negative number to be positive, and positive remain positive. For example, we have absolute 5, this is equal to 5, and absolute negative 5, we also equals to 5. For this one, it's simple. And then, if we say that have an unknown by absolute equals to a number, maybe 5, then you will see that this x, we can be the positive and negative 5. Okay. And on the other hand, if the inside the absolute is not only x, this time is 2x minus 1 equals to 5. Then how we do this? We are going to say 2x minus 1 is equals to plus or minus 5. That means that 2x is equals to 6 or negative 4. So that x can be equals to 3 and negative 2. Okay. This is the simplest way for the equation about the absolute number. And now I want to say about this one. It's inequality. First, how do you think about absolute 4 and absolute 5? For here, we know that 4 absolute is 4, 5 absolutes is 5. That means that here is greater than here. And then, we also know that if here is negative 4, also is more than absolute negative 5. Because also these two are the same. 4 and negative 4 absolute both are 4. And for this one, absolute 5 and absolute negative 5 also is 5. After this, I want to ask, with that, I say absolute x is more than 5. What's this? We are saying some number after absolute still is more than 5. Okay, we draw a number line to think about it. Here we have a number line, and we have a negative 5 and 5. Why I choose negative 5? Because I know that this number, if over negative 5, then after absolute will be greater than 5. And then we count about it. We have 3 columns. Okay. For here, if the number of the x is greater than 5, that means this region. If x is greater than 5, we will not have this solution that is smaller than 5. And also, if the number is more than negative 5, after absolute, we also will not smaller than 5. So, we only have this region. So, this one is what? Is from negative 5 smaller than x smaller than 5. Or we will say that when we see this type of fraction, absolute x more than 5 will divide us from negative 5 to 5. That's the answer for this one. Give one more example, that is, if also should say 2x minus 1 absolute is more than 5. The step will be, I know that this term is between negative 5 to 5. Like this. So the calculation will be negative 4 is more than 2x is more than 6. And after divided by 2 is negative 2 is more than x more than 3. That's the answer. Okay, we talk about our absolute is smaller than 5. It's more than our number. Point the other way, another way, that is greater than 5. Okay, actually that is easy to see. Just these two areas will be the solution. Because we say that this area is more than 5, so that and other two area will be greater than 5. And how can we wind out these two areas? We will say that this area for the lump line is the left-hand side of the -5, so it's x more than -5 or x greater than 5. On other way, we will say smaller than the smallest and greater than the greatest. What is the smallest and the greatest? Is the -5 is the smallest and the 5 is the greatest. Just these two numbers. Okay, for the calculation of this one, which one is greater? And we cannot use only one inequality to do it because we have our all here. We cannot make a number is smaller than -5 and greater than 5. So it's 2x minus 1 smaller than -5 or 2x minus 1 greater than 5. So that's 2. Then we'll calculate the answer is x more than -2 or x is greater than 3. Okay, for this one, finish. We are going to solve about the inequality. You should remember about one thing. That is our summary. If we have a number is greater than absolute x, then our solution will be between the negative of the number. On the other hand, if this one is greater than a number, this will be x is smaller than the negative x, smaller than the smallest, or x greater than a, greater than the greatest number. But one thing you should remember, that is a should be positive number. We cannot have a number that means negative that is positive smaller than our negative number. A should be positive. Then how about if this one is a negative number? Okay, for example, I write a number that's absolute x smaller than -3. Now, we know that any absolute number, the minimum value is 0. That means x are 0. Other way, others will be greater than 0. If this term are greater than 0, how can a number greater than 0 smaller than -3? That means that this is no solution. Okay, turn away one if absolute x greater than -3. Again, this number we know is always positive. A number always positive is always greater than a negative number. That means that we do not need to care about the number of x. That means x can be always. Okay, this one is our summary today. Thank you.